A tragic reminder tonight that our lives can change in an instant. What was supposed to be a celebratory night in Waukesha, Wisconsin, took that horrific turn when a driver of an SUV barreled through those barriers and then into a crowded Christmas parade. Even though event organizers say protocols were followed, the deadly incident does have a lot of us wondering about our safety when we attend some of these big events, especially right now as there are more of them outside around the holidays. Dr. Linda Robson is a professor at Endicott College and specializes in event planning and crowd management, and she joins us live tonight. Linda, always good to see you. I appreciate your insight on this. Is there anything that could have been done to prevent this from happening?
Thanks for having me back. I really don't think that there was any reasonable way to anticipate this man driving through the barricades. As the Mr. Katz said, that it's not reasonable to have polices or fire trucks or trash trucks blocking every entrance in a place that is a smaller town. It's just not something that you would think of.
Right. And that's not something we want, right? We want to be able to go to these events and have it feel, that small town feel and feel safe. Let's talk bigger picture, though. What is standard protocols for parades and some of these outdoor events as you specialize in risk management?
So it's very similar to what we talked about last time with Astroworld. What we always want to consider is capacity and the way that we control entrance and exits. So for a parade specifically, for most states, there's a very specific process to go through because we're dealing with road closures. So that is a permitting process where you would have to go with the route planned out with however many vehicles were going to be in the parade, and you'd have to go to the permitting authorities at whatever government agency, and that goes through the policing agencies as well, to have road closures, which, as far as I know, always involve a police presence, which we saw evidence of that. Mm-hmm. So they put the barricades up. There was a police presence there, and thankfully there was, because with this crazy person driving through, the first responders and the police were right on top of being able to help. Yeah, it's a pretty standard process when you're talking about parades because, as I said, you're dealing with road closures.
And it sounds like they did everything they could in their heroic actions. They were quick to respond. However, having this happen, does it impact events moving forward?
Sadly, there is a misconception about events. I kind of alluded to this the last time I was on, where there are times where people aren't checking the qualifications of the event planner. And in this case, it strikes me that everything, I's were dotted and T's were crossed. Unfortunately, people don't know what to look for in terms of qualifications for event planners to increase the potential to have these safe events and to reduce the potential for things to go wrong.
And sometimes with all the best people in place and plans laid out, still something like this can happen. So we want to highlight the people who did a good job and did what they could in this instance. Linda Robson, appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Thank you. We're going to be following the story here on NewsNation Prime as we learn more, asking more important questions about what happened last night and what happens next. If you have a question that you think that we should be asking, you can always tweet it at us with the hashtag NewsNation Prime. And for more coverage, as always, you can head over to our website, newsnationnow.com. Thanks for watching. Click the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.